Morning, everybody. Rob here with you again. Today, and I know it's been a while since I cooked today, we're going to do French toast on the Blackstone. As you might be able to see by me breathing, it is quite cold out this morning. Temperature is right around 24 degrees. Wind chill is about 21, pretty light wind. What we're going to do today on the Blackstone is some Jimmy Dean pre-cooked sausage patties. We'll just kind of warm them up on the griddle, and we're going to do some French toast. As I put the sausage here on the griddle, we'll go over the ingredients we got here. We got sausage patties, pre-cooked patties. We got the French toast dredge, stick of butter, cinnamon sugar. McCormick put that on the French toast just to give it a little bit more bang. And then we got some old-time Schmitz Texas toast bread. As I said, we're going to get this sausage on here, get this sausage heated and ready to serve. And you know, the dredge consists of 4 eggs, 1/4 cup of milk, some nutmeg, and some cinnamon and vanilla. It is a fragrant dredge. Has a great smell to it. Just got to make sure you whisk it in real well. And the important thing is to make sure that, number one, you whisk it real well and whisk it each time you go to use it, but also make sure you have your surface ready to go. You got to put a nice lathering of butter down so that you keep it from, sticking. So you take a generous amount of butter, you just sit that down here on the griddle, get that all around. Play hockey with it. Spread it around real well. As we're letting that melt down a little bit, go ahead and we'll start dipping some of the toast right into the dredge. Toast right down on there. Like I said, as you can see, I put the toast bread there in. Let it sit there for a second. You're going to go ahead and flip that over, bounce it down again, pick it up with the fork, let it drip off as much as possible, and then go ahead and get that right on that griddle top. Make sure you have not too much dredge, but not too little. You want to make sure you get that nice golden brown cook on your Texas toast. No worse feeling than when you're eating your French toast and it's not cooked real well. Now, as this one here, I didn't trim enough, and it's kind of going to be a little eggy on the edges. Sometimes you'll get that if you don't drain it well enough. Usually that's why I use a fork, so that I can go ahead and just go ahead and clear that edge off with the fork. The real important part is making sure you let this thing drip out as much as possible and you get it down. I think what I'm going to do this morning is I'm just going to make 6 pieces, maybe a little more than we need, but nonetheless, good stuff. And the dredge that I'm, gave you the recipe of 4 eggs and, a 1/4 cup of milk, ginger, nutmeg, and vanilla. That's going to yield you about 6 to 8 slices soaked up. So, if you're planning on making more, you're going to want to, put more into your dredge. The important part is, for you as the cook to know what you're going to need and use. Obviously, I don't like to waste food. As you can see, I've been filling this tank for years. So, if I make it, generally I will eat it, but I try not to overcook and you use food that is not necessary. And as you can see, there's barely any dredge left in this bowl. Probably could do another piece or two, but you're not always going to be 100% perfect. So the important thing with the French toast is to allow it to really, get that cook on the bottom. You don't want to flip it too early. You also don't want to wait too long to get it burnt. These sausages are starting to get a nice brown to the lower side. Now it is with the colder temperatures here, and most of the people you're going to see, doing the Blackstone reviews are from the south, Florida, Texas, Carolinas, where the weather doesn't really turn as cold as it does here up in the north and New Jersey. But one thing I will tell you is that this Blackstone griddle, it performs in any weather, summer, spring, fall, and winter. I have not had any temperature that it could not work in. Sometimes you have to, in the colder weather, you may have to turn up your temperatures a little bit more than you usually would. Right now I have my heat set on the French toast side to about 2.5 on the lines, and for my sausage, I'm up at full heat. Just want to make sure I get that sausage nice and hot and get it, cooked up. Let's take a look at what, see how they're looking. Yep, and as I suspected, it is starting to get there. That was my test flip. You're going to have to, with French toast on the Blackstone, you're going to have to do a test flip. Now this one has a great, caramelization on the outsides. In the middle, there was a little bit of space left for caramelization. So I'm going to turn these burners up just a teensy bit, and we'll give this a few more minutes, and we should be ready to turn. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas holiday. Hopefully you celebrated with the people they could. Obviously coronavirus is a big issue, so no large gatherings or anything, but I was blessed to have a nice holiday with my family. We're all doing well. Hopefully everybody else is still doing well. And at the end of the day, it's all about good food, good people. There we go. Now that's the ticket right there. Nice caramelization pretty much through. The middle burners always seem to cook, a little bit faster than the outside burners. I could never quite fully understand that part of it, but you're going to see that you're going to get your cook in the middle of your griddle a lot faster than on the outside. But that's fine, because the outside is normally a great place to keep your already cooked foods hot to the side. Most of the time when I'm doing bacon or any kind of meats, I will cook them on the first 3 burners. On that 4th burner, I won't even have it on. Just let that stuff stay warm. Now this 4th burner is totally turned off, and the sausage over here is now just staying hot. It's got a good cook on it. I think me and the missus are in for a real treat this morning with this French toast. I have to step away for just a second while I go ahead and get a tray to take this into the house. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get 2 plates. I'm gonna do it all out here. So be right back in just a second. As always, if you're enjoying the content you're getting from Radar Rob, you can go ahead and click that subscribe and like button, and it will notify you on some more awesome videos from Radar Rob. Just an amateur cook here from South Jersey. As you can see, I will bring it to you. You can see nice caramelization, how nice that French toast is coming out. Well, it looks like this is a wrap. Thanks for watching. Yep. Stay tuned for more Radar Rob videos in the future. Have a great day. Stay blessed, everyone.